welcome to today's video and also welcome to my studio. I know that with the pandemic, a lot of people were just suddenly forced to work from home, and that can be difficult when you haven't got the right environment to do so. And I've been really inspired by seeing all the different work areas that people have been able to create within their own homes. And it inspired me to reshuffle my studio and create a designated area just for my work and also for creating digital artwork. And I just feel like it helps me be so much more productive when I have like a separate area where I can really focus and be productive in that zone. And so I'm super excited to show you my setup and see what products I'm using. And I am so excited to be working with Huawei on today's video. I will be using the Huawei MateView, the MatePad Pro and the M Pencil to create some digital artwork. For me, digital artwork, I feel like I get distracted so easily when I'm just creating it out and about or in my living room. So this is why I've created this designated work area to create my digital artwork so I can really focus. And yeah, I'm super excited because my concept is showing the strength within animals, the strength and beauty. And I was actually talking to a friend about this the other day, about how when you paint an animal you can really try and capture its spirit and its personality, and that can shine through. So I keep on seeing tigers everywhere at the moment, and I don't know if it's because I now have a little toddler as well, but we watched a documentary on big cats and I keep seeing tigers popping up in artwork that I'm finding really inspiring at the moment. I'm not sure I've ever painted a tiger, so it's something new for me today. So that is my goal and idea, and that's what I want to do today. So I'm starting off my painting by looking for some reference images that I can use. I really love how this keyboard just clips on magnetically and it makes it super simple to type. So one of my favourite apps for brushwork is called Zen Brush 3. It replicates ink and it's so beautiful to use, and it's really good fun to have a play around with, especially when it's mirrored onto a bigger screen. The Huawei MateView has super high 4K resolution, which means that it has 1.5 million more pixels than a standard 4K. It has a really detailed image quality, so that means it's perfect for visual work for artists or maybe graphic designers or photographers who want to edit their photographs. And even if your work is not creative visually, the size and the ratio of the screen is super workplace friendly because it has a 3:2 screen ratio, which means it shows 18.5% more content than a regular 16:9 ratio, which makes a huge difference, especially for video editing, again for photographers, artists, illustrators, because you can fit so much more on the screen, which then makes you more productive. I know this because the screen I used before this was a 16:9 ratio, and honestly, it makes a huge difference when you can see so much more on the screen, which makes it really awesome for drawing because you can see so much of your artwork at one time. Like now in the beginning stages, I'm using the reference photo as a guide to make sure I get all the proportions right, and then I can add all my artistic vision in the colour and brush strokes. So I've done the initial sketch and I'm going to save that as an image now and probably take it off the keypad for a little bit of a change for a while. And I'm going to now import that sketch into a different app called Huawei Sketches, which I really love the way the colour brushes handle during this app. And artists will definitely appreciate the incredible colour accuracy because the Huawei Mate Viewer is capable of rendering 98% of the DCI P3 colour gamut, which is a standard in the cinema industry, so it would be awesome to watch movies on. And it has a range of 1.07 billion colours, which is kind of incredible when you're an artist because you have a true representation of all those beautiful colours that you can use in your work. Not only that, but the monitor shows pro-grade colour accuracy with a delta E of less than 1 in sRGB mode. And if you're not sure what all that means, it basically means that it has a superior colour accuracy, achieving better even than our own eyes when it comes to colour difference. Not only does it have all these technical abilities, but I also just love the way it looks in my studio. It's super sleek. I love the minimalist design with the ultra slim bezels all around the edge. And you can even adjust the screen to whatever suits you and your needs, so it's easy to tilt, and you can even raise and lower the screen, which is pretty awesome. One thing I love about creating art digitally is that you can flick in between the different layers. So when I'm wanting to add more shadows, I can pop those underneath the original ink line drawing, and that gives you so much freedom to just bounce back in between all these different layers and work in a really intuitive way. So that's what I've been really enjoying about creating art in a digital way, which is obviously pretty different when you're working on a canvas with paint because you can't bounce back and forth in between those different layers. For me, what I've loved the most about this Huawei Mate View is that I love that versatility of being able to work anywhere with the MatePad Pro. I can take it out and about, even do some sketches while I'm out, and then I can come back to the studio and quickly connect to the Mate View completely wirelessly for a bigger display. And it's been designed to be versatile so you can connect any Mac or PC. But it does work best with Huawei products because they connect so seamlessly together. It's also enabled with multi-screen collaboration, so when you connect your devices, there are a couple of really awesome things that you can do. The first one is mirror mode, so you can mirror your tablet to the monitor so you can have a clearer view of your work. Or you can use the extend mode so that you can have an extra display, which is great if you need multiple windows. So my original concept was to capture that personality within the animal. And I feel like so much of that personality and spirit comes within the eyes. So I really wanted to spend a long time on the eyes, which you can obviously see, to really get that feeling of the animal behind the eyes and to try and get across what they're maybe feeling or what they are like in their nature. And I really enjoy adding all these little details. To me, this is the favorite part of the drawing, is just adding these little highlights, and there's still a long way to go, but it's just when I can start to see it really taking off and my vision starting to appear. And I'm adding in some nice pink highlights, and then I'm also going to go in with some blue lowlights as well in shadows, because I just love that really colourful element. And that's going to come in a lot more when I start adding in his surroundings. So I just like those base colours to also be in the tiger himself. And it was pretty funny because actually his hands are really difficult to create, and it makes me laugh because everybody sort of knows that human hands are really difficult to draw, and who knew it? Animals' hands are also really hard to draw. So yeah, it took me a while to try and get that right. So along with the pink and blue colour elements, I also just wanted to lift it a little bit. So I'm going to add some yellow into some of those shadowy areas, just to bring that vibrancy back a little bit and to make him feel a little bit more alive. And this spray brush is super cool. I really love the textural effect that it gives. So I'm just going to add a little bit more shadow in a few areas. So I think I'm going to leave it there for today. I really like the direction it's going. There's still loads to do on him yet. There's loads of details that I want to add into his face and his body and pop some hairs in. He's not even got any whiskers yet. So join me in part 2 of this video, which is coming very soon, and we will complete him. So I'll film the whole rest of the process and you can see what he finally ends up like. So join me in the next video and I'll see you there. Bye!